Howdy, y'all. My name is ChucklesTC, and welcome back to. We're starting on day 5 of my Minecraft hardcore world here in Bedrock. Realize I don't have many batteries. My controller isn't dead. But yeah. It's part of what we gotta do. And we gotta extend the wall. And we definitely need more stone. Oh. Hang on just a minute. Okay. Figured out what I had to figure out. Why am I not? Okay. There we go. Maybe I'll experiment with some redstone. I wish there was something more you could do with concrete or with gravel other than making concrete. I might actually pick this side to make my house on. I mean, my mine or my current house is, literally right there. I'm going to spruce it up a bit at some point. And still wish I could turn off these visuals because I feel like it is still just harder to see. I'm playing on an Xbox Series S. I should be able to see that island easier. Ugh. But the lighting is still messing me up. Okay, we need to toss everything else in here. Yeah, that's okay, whatever. We have 10 emeralds, though. That's pretty nifty. I forgot to cut my stone. What do you trade? Bricks? I might use you to spruce this up. Okay. Well, that spot needs one more. I mean, this is just thrilling. BC, what hurts? What's worse to watch? Someone do a bunch of stuff off camera, even though you know this is Bedrock Edition and I can't cheat. Still have that thought in the back of your mind, or watch every single second because I'm stuck with some very shoddy editing platforms and it takes me an hour to load up a Monoposto video that I'm not even editing. I'm just having to, I guess it is editing, but I'm throwing 3 clips together because the recording failed. Okay. We'll go ahead and do kind of want to flatten this hill out. I probably drifted a block or two off track, but that's basically the idea. Is it really already night? Well, that don't make no sense. I don't have a set schedule for these videos yet, so I'm recording this on the day after I recorded that first video. The first video isn't even up yet. I don't know. All right. I, I'm trying to think here. You know, what all goals do we want to have? And I don't really know. We're definitely too early to start to make a base, a true base right now. And obviously, our main goal is finish the wall and light up the entire village. We know we'll be safe for the most part then. We're also going to go ahead and, I mean, I don't care about the goal right now. I care about lighting the area up. Actually, I do need that goal. I probably should have kept. Okay, I still got 6. I guess I need 2. And like I said, we're just gonna skip for the most part. We're gonna skip. I mean, copper tools. We had full set of iron armor day 0. But this stuff, this is actually their most intact field. And maybe I don't live in the main village. You know, this is for their safety. But maybe I go and I move. Let's just go a little bit out here. Because this area is sort of flat enough for me to do what I want. And it has water access, which I like. That's more savanna. Jeez. In another huge cave. Not where I wanted to put that. I think the torch might actually light up in my hand. Which, I mean, is a cool addition. But I don't know. I mean, this is definitely too early. And we probably will move out here and just flatten all this down to a plane. Or we'll move really right outside the village onto that coast and sort of make it my own little hangout. Who knows at this point? What happened in my previous Minecraft world or hardcore world, because of where I lived and something I love doing for some reason, because this is the first time I've ever, or in a long time at least, that I've actually chosen to stay in the village. Uh, when I move the villagers, if I pick an area like this on water and there's not good, like solid land around it, what I end up doing is I end up taking the, I end up building islands on the water for, oh, okay. Well, for cows and sheep, and let's see how hard this is. Not crazy difficult. For cows, sheeps, and pigs. Chickens I'll usually have near my base because they're, I mean, I don't really use chickens for food that often. But the butcher is easy way to make money. And chickens will also give you feathers for the Fletchers. So chickens really work for both animals, or for both trades, and they're both very low level trades, unlike beef, which is a higher level. And lamb, if they have either of those, they're usually a higher level trade. So it's just harder to get to, harder to unlock. Uh, I'm trying to think if I want to do something, you know, sort of cool. We'll. Is this the path that we chose to send it down on? No, this is. Okay. Huh? Uh, I don't know. Very hard to say. Well, I'll be. No reason having it not perfectly straight. We could really have cut off slightly earlier. Just to make that look nicer for a minute. Even though, like I've been saying, at some point, I want this hole to be flat. Huge inspiration, from Luke the Notable, obviously, but I've been playing Minecraft. I can say at this point most of my life. Another cool thing I had, even though I was on a mountain in my other world, I had berry bushes around the outside of the wall to keep whatever monsters got up alongside it to damage them. Um, but I never finished my exterior wall, and most of my wall overhung on a cliff where I didn't need a wall. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous. And I hope to eventually have like true pathways to everywhere in the village. Have multiple true gates and exits. I know it's very hopeful for day 6 now, and we'll go to. Ooh, do love me some Wandy tea. If you can give me a good wood type, they always do this. If you could just give me cherry trees, I love you. Yeah, none of that I really have a need for at this point, or really a want. Well, we're nearing the end of the wall. We still have this bit here, which actually, if I hurry, I could probably get the blocks for. I mean, just the amount of exposed coal and everything I see when walking around, we'll be fine on all of that. I don't know if I'll be able to get back. Oh well. Yeah, definitely needed a torch there. There's a couple spots through here. Really, any shade I don't want. I think the first order of business is going to be to chop down all the trees in the compound. Huh. Oh, that's all water. Of course it is. Okay, see that creeper? I'm just going to beeline it. First string of the world. I do feel like everything's just darker though, but nothing gets fully dark. No rhyme or reason to any of these torch placements. Must be making some people mad. We'll go right here. It was just a bit too dark for my liking. Okay. I'm sorry, villager. You've been down there for days. Dude, get inside. All these guys have some real issues with understanding safety. Oh, that's cool. Black sheep. We'll need him eventually because we are going to make at least one of every type. Like I said, I think I'm going to make a house for one of every type. And then with the size of this village, it appears that we have just about every farmable plant. And we're almost done with the fence. That was a good night of laying down some gate. We do know we have at least one roaming creeper, unless he took care of him. Okay, whoa, I was way off. I think right about here should be that last corner. Okay. Let's finish off this wall. We'll get to day 10. I think that'll be a good place to end today's video. And then before we go mining or anything, I at least want to improve my base of operations, my little house. I think I'm going to make a little stone hut. And it will be the mining facilities eventually. I would like to put a small, fireplace in there. Maybe. He had his chances, man. Brick will stand out, but I don't think he'll be too bad. Um, I don't know. I kind of wish I did this in a different color. Or I could do that. Scared me. I don't know. We might use that as like the flooring. Or as the corner pieces. Or no, we'll use logs. We are going to go ahead and chop off our corners now. And we'll keep cobblestone as the as our layer that sort of goes into the ground. And maybe we'll do oak flooring. I don't know. That's going to be a lot of different colors. And we are also not in a necessarily clay rich environment. so I'm not going to be making much emeralds off of that guy. But stonemasons are always fun. It's one of my favorite villager types for some unknown reason. I don't know. Maybe episode like 3 or 4. I do kind of want to be covered in diamonds by day 20. But we don't have a set goal, just survive. We're not trying to make the prettiest house. Oh, I overshot by a long shot here. Oh, overshot more, actually. Just wasting the health of my pickaxe at this point. Were you the turn point? That's probably my widest gap between torches, and it's not going to stay. 3. Okay, let me go turn the rest of these into walls. Then we'll be good. We'll have a wall up. We'll be able to start chopping acacia logs for our corners. We will have extra walls in the bank because we'll probably need them. Oh well, I don't care if there's another one right there. This seems dark. What is this, like 4 stacks of torches I've put down? One short. Wow. We can solve that fairly easily. Man, this is hard. I don't know how people commentate whole like hours of this. I'm trying my best, but I realize I just get too hooked on the lighting. Okay, why is Town Hall not lit? Dude, move. I feel like that's pretty good. It's a pretty dark spot there. And we'll probably use the animal pens they already have first. So now they have one for pigs. Lock up some cows and sheep and maybe chickens if they have another one. Nope. Hmm. You're an armorer now. What's my armor? My armor's actually doing pretty good, but that's a cheaper price than any other. Like than having me start off on chest plates. So I'm gonna lock in your trade now. Oh, okay. Should be done staying up at night. Let's go get us some animals. Okay. Next door neighbors to the butcher, right? Yeah. And he has pigs. Okay. Pig farm going good. Okay, there's one pen. Okay, you got out, but it's okay because you can come right back in. Oh, you can come back in now. Are you the same wandering trader? Uh, I also don't know if there is any more animal pens. Of course. Okay. Of course. I'll make sure all that is um, cobble under it, and then we'll make that a pane. Oh, yeah. I don't know how I didn't realize this. My house is not symmetrical. I think I did realize it. Just didn't do anything about it. That also means that I can move my door one over. I like that. Kind of wish there was like a way to domesticate the the wandering traders. Okay, this one's short enough for me to get. Then let's find our guy. Okay, I don't understand what is happening with the like achievements because these are all stuff I swear I've gotten before, unless they've just been added, or if it doesn't carry over from Switch. I kind of want to make sure I leave the other or most of the other trades open for now. I don't like, I mean, it's going to be a very basic design, I guess. I mean, it might not look the best, but we'll do a bigger window on the back. We'll move the chests to right here and then have a actually like that. Get the torches, just have them elevated to there. Well, I changed my mind. We'll have the brick, or we'll have that be one block lower. Because I don't like it being cobblestone there. Do kind of want to go up to here too. Well, all right. We're on the next day. These sides definitely need to be sort of like that. I think I might. I don't care about it being symmetrical, really. Oh, wow, of course. Pardon me. do kind of like that. No. Swap where these chests are. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty good. Or might even make that the chiseled stone. Or I actually didn't leave anywhere for the fireplace other than right where those chests are. And screw fireplace, this is going to be the mine. Very ready orangish. I just don't like having gaps like that under my house. I don't need a crawl space. But I am going to need more diorite. Or not diorite, granite. See, none of that was necessary, but I would know. Guess I can sell him pumpkin, can't I? Oh no, I can't. Because I need one more. I will keep the brick as the under of the house. All right. Well, we're nearing the end of this day. Oh, I thought those were grown. I apologize, good sir. Okay. Our next mode of business will likely be to clear trees and to fix the farms. And then after that, it's going to be to gather all the villagers into their specific type groups and build a little house for each. You know, group homing. I'll let them roam free for now, but I think at some point that's going to get shut down. But yeah, trees will be back eventually. At least one of each type of tree I can get. I know I passed some birch earlier and I did not collect it. I'm not really regretting it because I don't have a Fletcher right now. There's no reason to get a stick tree. We will have a Fletcher at some point. We'll have 3 or 4 of each different type of villager. That one almost looks like spruce. I'd also like to get the different types of each animal. And at some point, when I do end up doing like redstone, we're going to have um, first redstone thing I make is either going to be sugarcane or wool. Wool's going to be pretty expensive actually, but so will sugarcane. It's all way ahead of me, and I need quartz for all of it. But I'd love to have a wool of each type in an automatic farm. And all this wood is going to be put to good use because all these houses are going to come down, other than mine, and be rebuilt to theme for the villagers at some point. So that will be, looking nice. Or they'll just be built to theme with the village itself. The butcher is going to be a very hard one to build. I'm kind of trying to figure out, how to do this one when it comes time to do it because of the pigs. I don't know who I got the poisonous potato from, or if it was from a farm. Oh, so close. If I can just unlock watermelon, I'll be good. I'm gonna go breed the pigs though. What are you? You're an armor. Why? Now that I know armors can have a cheaper first trade, I mean, I don't need to pay that many. I mean, 9 emeralds every time to level you up because I'm not going to give you coal. For most of them, I won't. I mean, coal's expensive, and I mean, every other villager wants coals to trade. It seems, at least. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of this one. Just barely. I really wish you had something I could use. But getting rid of him means we might have a new one spawn in. Okay, I was on my way to breed the piggies. But I really need his chicken to get this guy going. Outside the wall. Right here, it needs to come down. Okay. We are nearing the end of this episode. But hey, made pretty decent progress. Finished the wall. House looks decent. I'm gonna have to start popping up all of those. Yeah, we're actually going to end this one a little bit early, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And come back for more hardcore Minecraft next time. Let me get in my house so I can sign off. Thank you all, and goodbye.